Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How's it going?
Okay. Hello, Joe. Joseph,
Yeah, how's it going?
any luck with the assignment for the lab
Yeah, I got it done.
running now?
Yeah,
Okay, would you please share the screen and go over it with us?
oh. Um. I did it on my laptop and I'm doing Zoom on my desktop, but I can show you with my, my camera. I don't know if you can see here. Let me see, turn off the screen blur.
No, we cannot see it.
One sec. Let me turn off the screen blur. Um, what's that? Background. Video background. Um, Well, yeah, it's not gonna work. No, okay, how do we turn off the screen blur? Anybody know that one?
Okay, anyway, it is running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I did all the gates. I have like, the AND gate, NAND gate, all that on done.
Okay. Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Is it running, the lab?
Yeah.
Would you share the screen, please?
Yeah, I can share the screenshot. Let me pull it up. Let me share my screen. So that's one of the screenshots. And I think that's the other one. Can you see them?
No, I can see only the waveform.
Okay, let me. So that's the waveform. And screenshot 2. Go back to share.
Oh, yes, this is the waveform.
You got the waveform, and is this one showing the gates?
Yep,
Okay.
clear. Thank you.
Yep.
Brandon?
Hello.
Hello, Brandon.
You want to see mine as well?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll just show the Word document I had. So this is the gates you're looking at for part A. And this is the waveform. And then for part B, here's my code.
No, we haven't got to the code yet.
Okay, well, yeah, I already did that part, but yeah, this is part A
Okay.
then.
Thank you, sir. Is there anybody with trouble doing this part before we proceed?
I'm having problems with my computer. I just can't get Windows to work yet, so I haven't got anywhere with the lab, but I'll keep watching.
So what will you do?
Look, I'm gonna keep working on trying to get there's like a certificate that my Windows is missing and it won't let me get on the internet right now. So I had to reset it last night. I reset it to its manufacturing settings. So I'm working on things, but I got all day, so I'm gonna keep working on it all day. That's all I'm doing today.
Could IT help desk help you, or you don't need it?
I'll go to them, but right now I'm in Vancouver, so I'll have to drive down to Wilsonville after this class.
Okay. Is there any computers at OIT that you can use?
I was on the computer yesterday and it wouldn't let me download it unless I had administrative saying it's okay, but I guess you can talk to the IT and they might allow you to do it there. So
Yeah.
that's another thing I can look into when I get on there, if they're working today. I think they
Okay.
work from 8 to 4 today.
Please try to do it as soon because things are piling up. Today we are going to have the VHDL coding, and
No. it'll
we
work.
are going to have about 5 or 6 problems. Okay. Thank you, Joe.
Mhm.
Anybody with any trouble? Okay. Now I'll share the screen.
Oh, quick question.
Yes, sir.
For the lab report, when we turn it in, are we just submitting it with the pictures that it asks us to snip, or is there anything else going on?
Just a moment, please. Let me share the screen. And we go to the assignment. We have 2 parts. Lab 1A, it tells you to start reading about the board and get acquainted with it. And I have some handout for you to read. And then we have the experiment that we need to do. This is Lab 1A. Now we have Lab 1 basic data. This is what we had last time.
Hey, Professor. I'm not really clear with your nomenclature. It says Lab 1 capital A. Is there a Lab 1 capital B? Because I see that there's like a subset Lab 1A, Lab 1B, but I don't see.
We have 2 labs. Lab 1A capital, Lab 1B capital. Yes.
I don't see that posted on Canvas anywhere.
You are not seeing it posted on campus?
No. I see the lowercase 1A, 1B, but I do not see a Lab 1 uppercase B.
The uppercase A is kind of giving the summary. It has the 3 parts to read the schematics and give some functional description. And then it says to do the experiments, which is the Lab 1A lowercase and Lab 1B lowercase. So the A is just kind of the overview.
Right. So is there a Lab 1 capital B?
No.
So the
Can
A
you
is
see
just
those
there.
3? Those 3, can you see them? The
Yes.
first 3, can you see them?
My point is, why is there a capital A?
Just a moment. Now we have no A capital.
Thank you.
Sorry for the confusion. I think now it is clear. Lab 1, this is to describe what you will be doing, what are the reading assignments, and we need to do one A small and one B small. This is one A small. This is the circuit that we did in our last lecture, and few of you demonstrated it right now. And you have the video of how to do it. In addition, this instruction here should be very clear, but if not, you can follow the video for this part. Now, if I go back, this will be very similar to the previous one, but to do it, we need to know VHDL programming. So the circuit that I did in Lab 1A, I need to redo it using VHDL programming. So all of our class this afternoon and today will be just VHDL programming. Let's see, we spoke about VHDL programming. We said that first, I will have this structure. I declare the libraries and the packages that I need. Entity, it is to define the input and output. Architecture is where my program is. I may have components, I may have signals, but I must have begin, end. That's where my program will be, the instructions. Now let's go to some examples. This one. Here I can see what is E. I have here A and B, that is C. Then this C is ORed with D. So this is an OR gate. How to write it? I can say E assigned to this arrow followed by equal sign. That means take whatever on the right hand side, assign it to whatever on the left, that's E. So I have here D ORed with what? A and B. Or I can have it in two steps, like saying C is A and B, then C is ORed with D, that is E. This is another signal, another example. I am saying here, my clock equal assigned to not a clock. That means whatever the value of the clock at the very beginning, it is 0. Now I am getting the inverse of it, so it will go high. Now it is high, it will go inverse. But this may give an error because we may need some little delay. Like this example here, clock, not clock, after 10 nanoseconds. This will take care of the little delay that is required for processing the status of the gate. Another sample of how we may deal with our variable. Here I have my variable A. It is a vector of 4 quantities, A0, A1, A2, A3. The same is for B. So I declare them as a standard vector logic, 3 down to 0, B 3 down to 0, C 3 down to 0. I can say, okay, C is A and B. Since those are vectors, I can take them as a bitwise AND. This is a complete program. I start with library, and I'm using the package standard logic. Here, my entity, the entity name is N and 8, and 8. Please, this name is very important. It is the name of the folder. It is the name of the project where you are gonna store this. So this name is very, very important. Here I say my port A is an input in, and it is standard logic 7 to 0. Y is an output, and it is just standard logic. Right, left and right parentheses and semicolon. This is the end of the entity. Sometimes I may say end the entity name and 8. Now, what is my program? It is the architecture. Architecture, this is the name of the architecture, synthesis of what? It will use this and 8. The input and output for this architecture will be from and 8. Here begin end. I am ending my A's, A7, A6, A5, everything. I am adding them together and assign to Y. So my output Y will be adding the 7 elements in the vector A. Is it clear, Eric?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a little bit more of a hang of it.
Okay. Now, how
It's
to do
the-
it?
I had a question about that 8 input.
Okay.
Are those, do we know what the value of that standard logic vector is?
Do we know the value? We
Yeah.
will know. We are saying that this is my input. My input could come from outside world, from switches. I
Okay,
can get them from my waveform generator for testing. So my input will come from outside. My output will go outside also. My output can be going to a LED. My output can be going to alarm, whatever. So input and output, it is outside my program, coming from outside. I start, as we did last time, new project. And I haven't created I'm going to clear this to be available. So I'm going to go and use test. This is in document. This is an empty folder, as you have seen. And I am going to call it the project test. Next. Next. No added files. As we did last time, we should select our board 10DA package FPGA 484 speed 7. This is 10M50 And I'm taking this one. Next, finish. Now are getting a new project. I am ready. As we have seen last time, we went to new. As you may recall, we selected block diagram schematic files. Today, we are going to use VHDL file. This is my VHDL file. You may save it with the same name as the project, as the folder name. Now, I need all of you to start typing this slide. This program is on slide 20. So please start getting in this program. When you finish typing in this program, you will compile it, Control L, and if there is any error, you correct it. Please note that everything is case sensitive. After you are done with this, you will go to the same step we did before, new, and here I need view waveform, as we did in our lab, the same. We scan, of course, we select the grid size and the end time, and we scan the inputs and give inputs. You give the input, you specify the inputs, high and low, then you will run. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, I'll stop sharing the screen. Now you may work together. You may share the screen. If you have trouble, you share the screen and ask everybody. We all here to help each other. Learning by doing. So if there is a problem, we'll all help you. And in the meantime, we are learning from whatever errors we may see. Okay? Please go ahead and do this program on slide 20. Please don't forget the name of the folder is the same as the name of the project. It's the same name as the entity, and 8. E is capital, the rest are small. Okay, go ahead now, please. Thank you.
don't know if anybody's getting the same error I'm getting, but when I try to compile, it's saying that line 15 has an error from the text here.
You are getting an error?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
share my screen.
Yes, go ahead and everybody will be helping you.
Okay. So it's saying, line 15 near the and. It's saying that that won't compile and I don't know what the deal is.
Would you all please help?
I'm also getting an error. I'm trying to get it fixed.
Like, I'm assuming that it's supposed to be like, B and A, but there is no B. And it's throwing the error because there's nothing to and the A to, right?
No, this is not the program I gave you.
Well, I'm following the PDF file on the website, lecture week 1A.
Just a moment. This is slide 20.
Yeah, that's
slides-
slide 20.
Yeah,
Slide 20.
yeah,
Stop sharing and let me share.
okay. Let me stop sharing, pause share, stop share, there it is, okay.
This one. This is the one.
Where is it? I don't see it yet.
You can see it.
No, are you sharing?
Oh, sorry, sorry. This is the one that we should do. Slide
Nope.
20.
So notice his line 13 is A7 and A6. Ours
Yeah,
was just and A, so I think that's what we need to change.
yeah,
Yes.
your PowerPoint is different than what's posted online. So we have to and every bit
Yes.
together. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
A7 up to A0.
I'm still getting the same errors.
This is, oh yes. Same error?
Yeah.
Now we share the screen.
You have the and before your A7.
Yeah, also that logic thing on line 9. It should be an underscore between STD logic, not bracket, yeah. No, underscore, not hyphen. There you go.
Did you
Is
save
everyone-
the file as and8?
I saved it as this and a, yes, it's right there.
Is it in subfolder and8?
Yep. You should be able to see that, right? Can you see the top?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Am I missing anything else? Is everyone else getting this error?
I'm getting that same one too. Top level design entity and eight. I think it doesn't like the title.
And8.
Yeah, I followed the title of the slide, not what you had posted. I don't know if that matters or not. It's all the same though.
Hmm.
Could you start with another name?
You want me to redo it with a different name?
Oh. Yeah, but you have to start all over. But you can copy that. Copy, Control A, C, and put it
Yeah.
in a Word file.
Okay,
Put it in a Word file.
yeah. Let's do a new. Hey, I'll stop sharing it.
Okay.
Well, did anyone else type it in as and 8? And it's
Yeah.
working? I don't want to do it all over again for no reason. Has anyone done that?
Yeah,
Is it
please
working?
use the same name in the file I give you. And8 and spell out 8, E capital IGHT. Eric, is it running?
Yeah, I got mine to go without any errors. So I'm just trying to figure out that next step.
Okay, you are correcting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cody? Cody Gaither?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How is it going?
Working through it. I'm getting there.
Okay. Bart? Hello, Bart?
Hi, I just got my Windows working. I'm logging into the website now.
Okay, that's good news. Give it 45 minutes.
Yeah, I renamed mine to and eight and I spelled out the eight and it compiled fine this time.
Do you want to share the screen?
Sure. Yeah. So I changed it to and eight and I renamed the project. I restarted and renamed the project and it compiled good this time.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Now, the next step is to go new.
New. And then are we doing
New.
the waveform?
Yes, excellent. Stop sharing and work on your own.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. What did you want us to put for the input values on the waveform?
What do you mean?
Did you want us to have it toggle every 100 nanoseconds like we did last time?
Here, if you have 7 inputs, the first one will toggle every 100, the second will toggle after 200, the third after 400, and so on. That is how you can get all the combinations.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I'm still getting the errors on mine.
You don't ask, just share the screen and ask everybody.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, I'm getting the same error too.
Yeah.
If you go to the dialog box on the bottom and scroll it up, you can see all your errors.
Well, I just hit the red button and then it says line 1. Line 1, there's an error. Because it says at the very top line, it says end 8 V1. 1 means what line it is.
It looks like it doesn't like that comment style.
Hmm. Oh yeah, let me get rid of that.
Maybe, yeah.
Mhm. Huh. Expecting a description. Interesting. Wait, why is it saying andate.v instead of .vhd?
Oh, when you create the, oh yeah, it should be .vhd.
Right?
That's correct.
So, but it's not showing as .vhd down here, so something's, is it not compiling correctly?
The subfolder is AND8.
Yep. It's doing .v though. Is everyone else working? Is it just me now?
Mine's still not working.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still having problems.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing and just play around with it. Okay, I think I figured it out. Whenever I first created the new project, I selected the wrong type. I did the Verilog one, and then
Oh.
I exited that, and then I started it over again and selected the correct type. But I think that's what was causing the error, because I just completely started a new folder and copy and pasted the code in, and now it's working. So if you're having a problem, maybe if you had saved something else in the folder and it's not supposed to be there, that might be why. I don't know.
Would you please share the screen?
Sure, one second. So you can see here, everything's working now. It's the same
Very
exact
good.
code. It was just, I had to start a completely fresh folder.
Okay. Ready for the waveform?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, please. Is there anyone who finished the waveform? Would you show us the program first, then we go to the waveform? The program before the waveform, please. Thank you. Excellent. Now we go to the waveform. Yes, as you can see here, each higher bit takes twice the time to flip. Can see A0, A1. A1 has 1/2 the frequency of A0. And A2 have the frequency of A1, and so on. And you can see for AND gate, all inputs must be high simultaneously. and it will never happen except at the very last point. This is the last point where A0 to A7 are all high. Thank you, Daniel. We'll take 3-4 minutes for this part, then we'll move to the next one.
What is the timing settings for this? Or are we following along on a document?
Did 100 nanoseconds for the first one. And then the last one, I believe it was 12.8. And then the end time, you want it to be longer so you see that little bit at the end.
Okay.
Would someone be interested in walking through how they set up their simulation for this one?
What's the question again, please?
I was just curious if someone would be interested in walking through how they set up the simulation for this one.
Okay.
The waveform.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to ask for the same thing. I don't know what the timings are.
Would you just share the screen, please? Would you share the screen?
Yeah, 1 second.
Now you select the first one, A0. You go to C. And here you select what is the grid size you have? The grid size. What grid size have you selected?
Oh, I'm not sure.
So cancel this. Grid size. Go to file, edit. Edit. Grid size. We need this to be 100. Go to end. Edit. End. And set end time. This nanosecond. Select it to be nanosecond, not microsecond. And make it for now 2000. Okay, now go to A0, select A0, go to C. Yes. Cancel.
It happened to me too. It's crashed twice now.
Oh, what happened?
Looks like it crashed. Okay.
To get the waveform back, you can go File, Open, and then select View All Files, and then you'll see the waveform. You see in the bottom right, it's selected at Design Files. Change that to All Files. And then you should be able to open that waveform one, yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so we're going back to here.
You
Oh,
need,
it's still all messed
it
up.
didn't save the changes we made.
Yeah.
Yes. $2,000. No, that's it. You go to select A0, yes. Now you make this 100, A1, 200.
Okay. Probably just go up and,
400.
oh, 400.
Yes, double.
Okay. That makes sense.
Do we need to lengthen the end time because A5 won't work with
Yeah.
2000?
So what is A7 at the end? How long is A7?
Make it 3,000, 4,000 nanosecond, no problem.
Okay.
Nanosecond, not microsecond. Okay. Now you are going right. Hmm. Oh. 32. 00, 32, 00, 3200.
Yeah, it was set to microseconds.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Not that that really matters.
Yeah.
64.
Yeah, see, it's still not long enough.
I think you want to do, it would be one.
I
Yeah,
think
one.
you can reduce the grid size.
It should be like 12.8 microseconds total,
But-
right?
But make it longer so you can see the output.
The
But
very
be
end.
sure to
Set it to-
save. I would save because mine's crashed twice now by changing that.
Okay. What was that? End time. So like, what do you think? Like 13.13?
I think just 1300 if you're in nanoseconds or 13 micro.
That looks like it'll work.
But you have to go back and do them all over again. So they go to the end. I had the same issue when I was doing it.
Okay, nanoseconds. 100. That's right.
6.4.
4.
This is 128.
Mm.
12.8. Finally.
All right. And then I run the simulation.
Yep.
Timing or functional? It's timing,
Now
right?
functional.
Always functional.
Functional, okay. Yes.
So I just got a flat line for my Y. I'm gonna see what you got. Yeah, you got the same thing.
Yeah,
It is running, but
because it
the
needs
high
to be
will
twice
be
as
in
long,
the
I
very
think.
back.
Yeah,
Oh, so we need to lengthen it twice as much.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
Oh, geez. So 2600.
yeah.
Here we have it.
There it is.
High at the very end.
There it is. All right.
Thank you very much. Would you please stop sharing?
Yeah. Oops. Come on. There we go.
Okay. I'll share my screen and continue our lecture. Another example that we'll be doing after finishing this one. This is an inverter. This is another vector, and y will be my output. I am saying just y will be not a. Whatever you have on a, it will be inverted. So I have here 4 inputs, and we'll go to 4 outputs. A0 to A3 will go to Y0 to Y3, and it will be inverted. This is another simple example. This example, we are going to do it, and I believe it is what is required in Lab 1B. Lab 1B, it is like Lab 1A, but we need to do it in VHDL. So please do this now. And or XOR NAND NOR gates. By the way, this is more complicated, the one that you had, because this is a 4, each one, it is 4-bit. The vector is 4-bit.
I just wanted to check before I shut down the last one. We don't need to take snips or these or anything to send in.
No, this is not.
Okay.
No. Before we, let me show you something here about our homework assignment. Homework assignment. This is the 8-bit we have just done. The 8-bit AND gate that we have just done. Okay? This one here, it is 4-bit wide gate, but our lab is simpler than this one. Let's do the lab first, then we get back to this. Let's do the lab first. I'll get back to the lab. I need you to do these circuits and NAND or NOR XOR NOT. Those the one you did. Just do those with 2 input, 1 out in VHDL. you need to start a new program, a new subfolder.
Do we need to make separate projects for each one, or can we just put multiple entities and multiple architectures in the same one?
I think you can do them all within one architecture.
Right?
Has anyone got any working code?
Not yet.
I'm working on error right now.
I share what I have. I don't know what I'm doing though, so. I just kept the like the numbering the same as the lab 1A, so it doesn't go to 0, it's just 1 and 2. Does anyone have something similar to this? I'm getting 1 error and 1 warning.
Your line F, it's not a vector, that's just standard logic, because it's just a
Okay.
1, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Get rid of the parentheses 1 as well.
Yeah,
just logic and nothing else like that.
Yeah, and you have a vector on Y. If you look at it, 6 down to 1.
Yeah.
This is not the one we want. We're not gonna use this. We're gonna use the simple one for the lab.
What is the simple one? Here, I'll stop sharing.
Simple one.
Yeah,
Let
what's
me
this?
show it to you. Just a moment. This one. The one you did already.
Right. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes, convert it to VHDL. That's it.
Is that not what I was just doing? Yeah.
Yeah, you're showing all the different logic gates, like a picture of the schematic. Is that what we're supposed to be doing in VHDL?
I need AND gate, 2 input AND gate, 2 input NAND gate, 2 input OR, 2 input NOR, 2 input XOR, 1 input NOT. That's it.
Isn't that what he
That's what-
did though?
yeah, that's what he was doing.
Is this not what we are doing?
Do they maybe need to all be separate entities? You're trying to condense it too much? Because here I can show you kind of what I've.
Yeah.
No, this is standard logic, and you have 7 input for each one. That is too much. We cannot do it. Just
Oh,
do
it's-
this simple one.
So they have to be individual, the entities.
Here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll stop. Yeah.
Let me see if I'm on the right track here. I split it all into different entities and to NAND2. And if you scroll down, I have architecture for each one, trying to
Okay.
make it look exactly like the picture
We
from the lab.
can't
Yeah.
see your,
Oh,
there it is.
okay. So good now. So I don't know if this is the right route, but I was trying to split them into each gate into different entities.
No, it is one entity for the whole program.
Okay, so is that not what he was doing? Because it looked like that.
This is very complicated. No.
Okay. Remember how to stop. There we go.
Okay, so the entity is one thing because that's the name of the folder, right? But then the architecture, is that what's supposed to be separated out?
Just share the screen, please, and we can discuss it.
Okay, I had it shared before, but I'll share it again. So what about this is not right?
No, this is not what I
Yes.
want.
What about it though is not right? Can you
You
help
go
me?
here, A is
Mhm.
in and integer. That's it, not a standard logic.
Okay. Okay.
Would you change it, please?
So just in the
INT.
Okay, int, then that's it, or,
Yes,
okay,
be the same thing.
okay. I just change all of these.
But how do you define A1 and A2? Because they're two different inputs.
Whatever you like. Let me share the screen just a moment. According to this, I need A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, D1, D2, E1, E2, F1. Those are my inputs. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 9 inputs. And I need 1, 2, 3, 6 output.
So can we use like a
Y1, Y1
comma?
up to Y8.
Is
Y
it
are
comma?
6.
Is it comma separated, or do we use like a colon, or how do we declare that?
Yeah, I don't understand how this is different than the one we just did on the gate where we use the vectors.
Each one is on a line, as you did.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again.
Yeah, please do, because I'm kind of lost at this point.
Is it like A1 in integer? Is that how we're declaring them? And then it'd be like A2 in integer? Or,
Well, I think A1 with the parentheses is only for vectors. But that's not a vector. You're just gonna put A1 without the parentheses.
just A1 like that?
Yeah,
And then that's declaring pin A1 is an integer, an input integer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep going with that and see if it works.
Professor, is the outputs also integers?
Yes, all integer.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my screen and see if I can get some help. I got one error, and I think this is how you wanted us to do it. So it looks like the error's coming here.
Oh,
Is
you
it-
don't need to put the test at the end of the end. It just has to be end and then a semicolon. Oh, you still have to put the parentheses above the end.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. You're missing the parenthesis.
It's like
Of
one line out, there should be
okay, I see. Like,
parentheses
yes.
semicolon.
yeah,
There should be a semicolon after the parentheses.
there we go.
There should still be a semicolon after the standard logic, though.
So on that second parenthesis, your end parenthesis, put a semicolon on the inside of it as well as on the outside.
This,
Semicolon, not parenthesis,
so 2 semicolons.
but on the other side of your parenthesis.
Oh, I see, like that.
There you go.
I'll give that a shot.
And should be outside the parentheses.
Outside the parentheses,
Yes.
like that.
Just a moment. Let me share. Let me share.
Okay,
Can you see it here? This is my last one.
okay,
Then I closed the parentheses of the port, semicolon.
I gotcha.
And the last one doesn't have a semicolon.
Okay, I see it. Thank you.
Thank you. Did it compile now? Hello, Bart.
Yep,
Mark?
I'm here. I'm here.
How is the installation?
It's really choppy. I tried to do it with Windows and the Windows Searcher Explorer, and it wouldn't work. So I used Firefox, and they're saying it's taken 2 hours.
To download?
Yeah, it takes 2 hours to download with Firefox.
Oh.
But I'm working on the lab portion that I can, and I'm getting it all typed up, so they'll be ready to go to that part, and it'll be already typed up.
Okay. Oh, no error. That's great.
So I've got a question. I've got object int was used but not declared. Do you mind if I share?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got the same issue too.
I don't know if I missed something, but I set it up like we were just looking at.
That's exactly where I'm stuck too.
So I've got all my ins and outs. They're all ints like we were told to do. And my architecture has the outputs with each of the gate types.
No, it doesn't see your entity. So it is very, very at the very start, not here.
Oh, it doesn't see my entity?
Yes. Error at object int is used but not declared.
Yeah, line 8.
Mine
Okay.
compiled just fine using standard logic object.
I did mine with standard logic without the vectors, so just std underscore
Oh,
logic.
instead of int.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, you can use Control H and it'll replace all.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. All right, guys, let's see how it works. That'll fix everybody's int problem. Yep, that works. Just use standard logic instead of int for those of us having that issue.
Okay.
So this is the lab 1B, just to make sure I'm. following
Yes,
along.
that's correct.
Okay,
1B. When you do this, you can upload the whole lab 1A and B. You are done.
And I looked at lab 1B and it shows a combinational logic. Doesn't show this.
Lab
Yeah.
1B.
Yeah, 1B.
it has two AND gates being fed by three different inputs going to OR gates, and then outputs, it looks nothing like.
We'll take this one. We'll consider this one, whatever you like, but this one is acceptable. If you do
Okay.
this, it is acceptable.
And then kind of the same pictures that we did for 1A and just completely
Yes.
ignore what it says in 1B.
And just to clarify for the lab report, we're just doing snips, like turning in the pictures on a
Yes.
PDF file.
Yes, you are getting a snapshot of the code, the snapshot of the waveform for both A and B.
Okay.
Would you like them in the same PDF or would you prefer two separate PDFs?
I much prefer one PDF. One
Okay.
PDF.
Okay, 0 errors, 19 warnings after compilation, so we're good to go.
You have an error?
No, no errors. I just have like 19 warnings.
Okay, go ahead and do the waveform.
All right. Oh, for you guys in class, in lab 1A, when you're choosing the nodes from the node finder, it says to shift click to choose them all, but if you want to put them in a certain order, you can control click to choose.
There are double arrows. If you hit them, you will select them all. Double arrows in the middle.
No, if you want to put them in a certain order, you can control click them in the order you want and then single
Yes,
arrow it
that's
over.
correct.
it.
That's correct.
I was just letting them know.
Can't you drag them? Drag and drop?
I haven't tried that. You can if they're all together, but if they're separate, you can control click.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to reorganize them too, once they're already in. Just click and drag them.
Can you do that before you accept it? Just drag, oh,
After you accept it, you can still just reorder them.
Will you share the
just tried
screen
it.
and show how to do it?
yeah, I can because I'm on it right now.
Okay, go ahead.
All he's saying, once it comes up here, is that over on the left here, you can just drag them. Which is a good point if you don't want to control click through them all. So like I can take A1 and drag it to the bottom.
Might honestly be faster.
Yeah, no, you're right. That works much easier. Now, can we control click? You can control click and drag as well, if you want to drag multiple. I think I just crashed it, so I'm gonna stop sharing.
Has anyone found a way to edit the count value of multiple inputs and outputs? It seems like it grays it out when you select multiple.
What do you mean?
Let me share my screen. Like if I want to change all of these to 200, but it grays it out when you select more than one.
The only thing I've found so far is that if you set it to like 200 when you click on the count, like if you have B1 selected, yeah, it keeps the setting.
Yeah.
That's all
Okay.
I've found so far.
Okay. Okay, mine's working. Finish the waveform. I could share it if anyone wants to see it, I guess. Is that what everyone else is doing?
I'll take a peek once I get it all set up.
Yeah, that's what mine's doing.
Oh, you went to 800 and did it twice?
I think that was just the same as the first part, but yeah, I kind of followed along with the 1B. It says to do 0 to 800.
Oh, I think 1A has to do 400, not that it matters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out why ours looked different. Yeah, I kept it the same as 1A, which was 400, but I mean, effectively, it should be the exact same pictures we took for 1A, right?
I would hope so.
All right. Yeah, I have the same output that you do.
I was able to get the same thing.
Just to check for the lab. I know you said in the lab that you want the path on the top left. So would this picture work for the lab?
If you the icon right above the 1. Who's sharing their screen right now, Cody?
Yeah, that would be me.
So
The little
click
arrow
on,
check mark or near that.
like, see the lines of code. So if you just go to line 1, the little icon right above it, if you click on it, it'll make the
pop it out.
code a separate screen,
Yeah.
and then you can get the
Okay.
It is called detach.
detach. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. That's right. That's how we got the picture for the first part. Okay. I'll just retake the picture real quick. All right. And that's everything we're doing for lab 1.
Yes. Could is there anybody who finished the waveform?
Yeah, there's a couple of us. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Sure, let me get it pulled back up. I set mine to 400 like we did in the first part. Let's open. Okay, I'll bring it up as soon as it's done simulating. There you are.
A1, A2. Y1 is the end, correct?
Yes. Let me look at my list real quick and tell you exactly. A1, A2 are and, B1, B2 are NAND.
Okay.
C1,
And is
C2.
all ones except for the last 1, 0. That's correct.
Yep. And then Y3 should be the
Or-
order of C1 and C2.
Yes, excellent. Nor,
Y4 is NOR, yep. So it should just be the first one, right? Because it's the
Yes.
opposite of OR.
and then XOR, when they are different,
Yep.
0, 1 or 1, 0, it will be high. That's correct.
Ones, and then this is just the invert.
No. Yes, correct. Does anyone need more time with this one? Does anyone need any more time with this assignment? If not, I'll move to the next assignment.
I'm good.
Okay, great. Hello, Luis.
Yes,
How's it going?
going good.
You are done with this waveform generator?
Correct.
Okay, great. This is multiplexer. In multiplexer, the function of the multiplexer, I have two inputs, I0 and I1. And I'm selecting which one will send the output. Due by using S. If S is 0, I0 will transmit to the output. If S is 1, I1 will transmit to the output. I can have more than one input, 10 inputs. In this case, I would need more than just one line for S to select. So this multiplexer or data selector, its function, I have one CPU, but I have many peripherals that I want to get information from. For example, I have temperature sensor, speed sensor, light sensor, many sensors, but I have one CPU. So one of them might be selected to speak to the CPU and transmit the data. And this one I selected by S. So this is an application for multiplexer. The code for this one, it is very simple. F would receive I1 when S equal 1. Else, it will receive I0. So this is a very simple one. So the input I0 or I1, it will be selected according to the value of S. Would you please start a new subfolder, called it MAX2, small letters, and do this little program.
Okay, I have an error that I'm not sure how to resolve.
Okay. You may share the screen directly.
Yeah, it's loading.
I got the same error.
Okay, so you got through the compilation with no errors, right?
Correct.
And then it's just in the simulator.
Yep. I've tried different combinations too to see if maybe it's because I 0 and 1 are on at the same time or something like that. It's
Mhm.
just still not working.
Yeah, I switched the timings around. And then I tried reading it and I saw line 4, so I went and looked at line 4 in the code, but that's just the including the library.
And I don't think it's line 4 of your VHDL code. It's because it's saying mux2.do.
I just
Not
went to look
PhD.
because I didn't know what else it could be.
Right. No, I'm getting the same error. Yeah, I forced one, my I0 to low and I1 to high and using S as a clock, and I still get the same error.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did. Is I just offset the I1 and I0 so we could look at all the states. So what do we do if there's an error in the waveform?
Do we need to define S as a clock?
I don't see why we need to. Correct me if I'm saying this wrong, Dr. Matwali.
Anybody get theirs done?
No, I'm stuck on that error.
I changed my variable from I1, I0 to IN1, IN0, and it works fine.
I like in one.
Like in one, in zero. I changed the name of it. That's it.
I'll give it a shot. I'm very curious why just having I would be an issue though. All right, let's give it a shot.
Everybody see that?
Let me swap over. Yeah. It seems to be working fine.
Yeah.
I'll swap them and give it a shot and let you know.
Cool.
Have you got it to run?
We've been stuck on an error, but there might be a fix.
Okay. Will you share the screen while you are fixing it?
I can, yes. It's not
The
my
fixed works for me too.
does it? Okay.
Yep.
I'll just share it while I do it.
Or anybody who has fixed it, he can share the screen.
I can take mine down if somebody else wants to put theirs up. They just had us swap I of 0, I1 to N0, N1. Oh, and it crashed.
I'll share mine. Oops. So this is, I just changed it to IN here. And it's working.
What did you do?
Instead of I, it's IN1 and IN0. For whatever reason, it would throw an error if it was just I0 and I1.
Oh, and instead of I, oh, yes. So you renamed it?
Yep,
And you renamed it in the main file or not?
I did it in the main file. I don't know if we needed to do that. I don't know if it could just be renamed here. I don't think that would work because it's not assigned IN1. So I would assume you have to do it in the main file.
Okay, would you please all do this so we can proceed? Make this simply change, then we can proceed.
Yep, simulating now. I didn't catch what your guys' look like, but after switching it, it runs and it looks like this.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. And yours is the same. When it's low, it takes it from the first line. When it's high, it takes it from the second line.
Yep.
Okay.
That worked for me too.
Great.
Do you know any reason that the I would cause issues? And
Same, that worked for me too.
what's the next one we'll be working on?
Okay. Does anyone need any more time?
No.
Trevor? Hello, Trevor?
Hello.
Do you need any more time?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So I will share screen and we'll go to our next assignment. This is a multiplexer, but this multiplexer, I need 3 inputs, A, B, C. So F here will be getting as an output A or B or C. To get one of 3, that means I need 2 lines for data selections, D and E. Based on D and E, I can make my selection and connect my output to A, B, or C. Let's see how it works. First of all, if E is 1, I will get A. Very straightforward. But if E is 0, I will look for D. If D is 1, I'll get B. If D is 0, I will get C. Let's see how this is written here. As we said, F will take A when E is 1. Else it will take B when D is 1. Else it would take C. This one will do it, and hopefully you are not going to get the same hassle with I0 and I1. And I want to show you our homework. What we are doing is part of your homework. We did 8 input and gate. We did the max 2, and this is the max 3. Would you please go ahead and work on it? You just can update whatever the file you have, but this is max 3.
This is what I got. Oh, it's loading. Which wonder. What did you guys set your end time as?
I've just been keeping it the default.
I went crazy and changed mine to 600.
That's
Microsecond
insane.
600 nanos.
for the Mux 3? Because I put it to 3.2 microseconds or 3200. So you could see all the states. It's looking like that.
How is it going, Joe?
Doing fine.
You are done?
Yeah, you want me to share?
Yes, please.
Alright. There you go.
Would you show the text, the code?
Oh, yeah. Can you guys see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, sir.
Your code is running?
Oh, yes. Would you like to
Would
see
you
it?
please share it?
Share screen. This should be the right one. There's my code and
Yep.
there's my waveforms. And it seems to be working.
Okay. On Tuesday, what we'll be seeing is, so far, we have been working asynchronous. Gate, whenever there is a change, the output will follow. But we are going to start working with clock, with synchronous gates. So next time we'll be starting with slide 27, and we'll see how we can add D flip-flop with clear, with reset, enable. We'll see binary counters, adders. So we'll have a lot of fun on Tuesday. So I wish you a great weekend. And okay, thank you very much. You may
Thank you.
upload lab 1. Lab 1 is complete. We all completed lab 1. You don't have to wait for any deadline. Just please upload it. One PDF file with 4 screenshots, program and waveform, program and waveform. That's it. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Bye-bye.